Welcome and thank you for joining us. I'm Jessica Barbier, your host for the Cox OC Connection. With us today to talk about all the latest and greatest happenings with Lake Forest through the Kiwanis Club and the state of the Boys and Girls Club of Lake Forest. Please help me welcome Dave Carter. He's a member of the Kiwanis Club of Lake Forest. We have Terry Anderson, president of the Kiwanis Club. And we have Brooke Jones, who's one of the liaisons between the Boys and Girls Club of Lake Forest and the club as well. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
So let's just jump right in. If there's a viewer at home that doesn't happen to know what Kiwanis Club is, Terry, can you give us an overview of what you're all about?
Sure. The Kiwanis Club of Lake Forest was actually founded almost 20 years ago now, but we're part of a larger international organization. The organization is all about service to community, with the emphasis being on the children of the community. So what Kiwanis of Lake Forest is really now focusing on is trying to reach out to our most needy children in the community, and through a program that we've had as a special thought for many years now was founding a Boys and Girls Club because of what Boys and Girls Clubs brings to the youth of our community.
And how many members are a part of the Kiwanis Club?
We have about 35 members currently. It's grown from a very small group of struggling to keep 12 in there to now at 35, and we're really starting to get some traction now with interest as we reach out to the community more.
And how often do you meet?
We meet once a week on Friday mornings at 7:15, Mimi's Cafe.
Okay.
Have breakfast every morning.
That's
and
great.
And a wonderful little party.
And food helps
Yes,
getting
it
people
does.
up.
Yes, it does.
And Mimi's Cafe isn't bad, so that's a good fit. How long have you been involved with the club? How long have you been president? And how did you first get involved?
Well, actually, I first got involved with Kiwanis as a high school student through their youth program called the Key Club in high school. But once I got out in the business world, I became involved in the club because I saw it as a way to reach out to the community and give myself business exposure too. I've been president now this year for, I guess it's been just a few months now. I was past president back in '96, so it's been a long time ago now.
Well, congratulations on the new role.
Thank you.
Brooke, let's talk a little bit about your involvement and partnership with Kiwanis Club.
Well, I work for an amazing restaurant company, Mountain Mike's Pizza, and we are right in Lake Forest, and we also have one in Laguna Hills. And we are all about community outreach, and kids and pizza and families kind of goes hand in hand. And we're always looking for new ways of partnerships and great opportunities to get involved within the community. I'm the Southern California marketing rep and events, and so myself personally saw this opportunity to partner with the Kiwanis Club. And then once I also found out that they were creating a Boys and Girls Club of Lake Forest, it was a no-brainer. So like I said, representing myself personally, but a company we love kids, and this goes hand in hand. So.
And Dave, you're actively involved with the community. Can you talk to us a little bit about your involvement with Kiwanis Club, and how long have you guys been working to get this Boys and Girls Club of Lake Forest going?
Well, I've been a member of the Kiwanis Clubs about 20 years, I believe, at this point in time. Started on the project with Boys and Girls Club almost 8 years ago. I used to teach martial arts at one of the Boys and Girls Clubs in Huntington Beach and Fountain Valley, and saw the kids had a need for it. Came back to our community and we looked around and I said, you know, there's a definitive need for something for these kids. And Kiwanis has the programs that are all in support of children. I'm totally involved with the community, and this was something that I felt that the kids of Lake Forest definitely needed, and I wanted to be part of bringing that in.
And so as a Kiwanis Club, is your focus 100% for the Boys and Girls Club, or are there other charities that you're involved with at this time?
We have several activities that we support. We have the Key Club at the Chabuca Hills High School and El Toro High School. We're involved with mentoring them. We've focused primarily at this point on Boys and Girls Club, though we have others that we wish to, you know, participate with and help them as much as we possibly can. But at this point, we've got a pretty strong emphasis on the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay, great. And Terry, let's talk about the state of the club. So we don't have a location yet, but there are programs happening specifically with Olivewood Elementary. Can you speak to that?
Yes, right now we're starting with a small program. We just have a 2-day-a-week program right now with approximately 50 kids that are participating. There's a midday program for athletics for the kids, where they're doing soccer and things of that nature. And then there's an after-school program, which is more of a mentoring and a tutoring program to help the kids that are really in need to keep them up to speed with their studies.
And how many kids are being served through these programs?
It's
total?
about 50 so far.
Okay.
It's been a great mixing, though, together with some of our older citizens in the community, too, because they've been very active with the tutoring program. It's been exciting to watch.
Oh, I love that. And it's win-win for both sides,
Absolutely.
the interaction.
You bet.
Brooke, can you talk about some of the goals that you have with the Kiwanis Club for the Boys and Girls Club?
Well, most importantly, fundraising, getting that money raised so we can actually get the Boys and Girls Club up and running full time. Looking for a home base is obviously most important. So anybody there who wants to donate a building, we need a home. So once we have that, it's going to be official. So getting awareness right now is key, no pun intended. Getting everybody within the community involved and making them aware that the Boys and Girls Club of Lake Forest is here and it's only going to get bigger. So.
Right.
And can we talk about some of the fundraisers that we have coming up and some of the other initiatives that you guys are doing to raise funds?
Well, we have our first fun golf tournament we're going to hold on May 16th. That's an opportunity for everybody to get involved and have a lot of fun while they're doing it.
And I think you're going to have to describe what an ungolf tournament is.
Yeah. But we want people to come there to have fun. Whether you know how to play golf or not, that's going to be secondary, really. It's more to enjoy yourself, know that you're doing this to help support the kids of the community. We got a couple of little novel things we're trying to do. You may end up putting with your left hand instead of your right or something of that nature. I'm going to leave that up to the sponsors to define the holes. I've got one we want to call it the blind side, where possibly we'll blindfold somebody and have them try to putt with the guidance of their other three and their foursome.
I love it. That's my kind of golf tournament.
And it's really meant to bring the awareness of what we're trying to do in the community. We just want people to come, have fun, and enjoy that aspect of what we're trying to do.
What are the sponsorship levels for that golf tournament?
The sponsorship is really going to depend upon what the sponsor wants to do. We're letting them, because we've had both food vendors and we've got a couple of the business through the chamber that are coming in that are either donating their time or if they want to sponsor a hole. It depends upon the combination of what they wish to do.
Okay.
We're sort of leaving that up to the individual as what they want to do with the hole. I know Brooke is, Mountain Mike's is going to sponsor one of the holes.
And you have gluten-free pizza.
Right. And it's more to just bring the community together. This is a community effort. It has to be. And it's for the kids of Lake Forest.
And if our viewers at home want to either be a sponsor or they want to sign up to be an ungolfer, where can they go to get more information and to sign up?
They can go to our website. It's kiwanislf-bgc.org.
Okay.
On there is application that you can either download if you want to fill it out by hand, and I'll enter it for you, or they can actually register straight right there online. It's a $45 fee for the golfers. If there is any request for sponsorships or of that nature, they'll be sent to me, and in turn, I will put them onto our person in charge of sponsorships.
Great. And can we talk also, what else are you guys doing? Because I know that everyone's very actively working to get this club up and running. Can we talk about some of those initiatives?
For the Boys and Girls Club,
correct.
Specifically. Well, mostly we're working on the fundraising, as you've mentioned. One of the other fundraisers that we have just sort of finalized is actually a bike ride and a 5K, 10K run scheduled for the October 18 timeframe. It will coincide with the opening of the sports park that Lake Forest has been working diligently to put together for the last several years. So it's a way to bring together the community and really focus on the kids. So we hope that between the golf tournament and this bicycle ride run that we're going to do, that we'll have more than enough seed money to fully fund our Boys and Girls Club venture that we're doing, as well as allow our foundation to do more things. We have scholarships that we grant to our high schoolers that go off to college, and just allow us to really give back to the community in ways that the city really can't do.
And for the scholarships, what kind of students are you looking for?
Presently, our scholarships go to Key Club students.
Okay.
Because we have very active Key Clubs at both Trabuco Hills High School and El Toro High School. So we look for students who are active in our clubs, because if they're active in our clubs, they're active in giving back to the community. So that's primarily what we look for.
Okay, and how much do you guys usually give out in grants each year for scholarships?
Well, it's varied. It started off very meager at like $500 for students to go off to, and we weren't getting much attraction with the rising cost of college. So we've actually gotten it up to $2,000
Great.
grants.
Yeah, and that makes an impact.
It does. It does.
Nowadays, education it's so competitive, it's so expensive, so those scholarships are vital for students in our community. You also partner with one of our good friends, the Boys and Girls Club of Laguna Beach. Can you talk about how that partnership works out?
That is the key to the whole thing. Boys and Girls Club Laguna Beach has the programs. They have the expertise and the knowledge. So what we've done is we've set up a partnership between the two organizations. We will be the community outreach and funding. We're the driving machine for that.
Okay.
When it comes to actually implementing the programs, they have the expertise. They have a great group that are currently running the programs. We're looking to expand those, and with their help, we will be able to do so. So it's been a very interesting process. They are totally committed to doing this. So, and they will be involved throughout the process.
Great.
So we're looking forward to it.
And I know they're a good friend of yours in the Kiwanis Club,
Right.
and same with here at Cox Communications, and it's great to see this synergy happening to meet a need that we have in Lake Forest.
Right.
So if a donor wanted to donate to the Boys and Girls Club of Lake Forest, can they just go to your website, or how would they go about that?
They can go to our website. On the website, they will find two areas. One, they can either come in as a sponsor. They can come in as make a donation if they don't want to have a particular specified amount. It's all online. They can pay straight online with their MasterCard or Visa, whatever have you. If they wish and don't want to go through that process, which is fairly simple, they can simply print out a copy of the form for either an individual sponsorship. Corporate sponsors can go on the same deal. They can become a member of our Century Club, which is a new venture that we've done for $100 annually. That total revenues go to Boys and Girls Club. And that's one thing about Kiwanis. 100% of the proceeds that are derived through all service goes to the program. So we're structured in a way that no administrative costs whatsoever come out of those.
That's incredible. And I think from a donor standpoint, that's what they want to know, is
Correct.
that every dollar goes to
Every dollar goes to the kids.
So Brooke, if you had a call to action to our viewers at home, what are your biggest needs right now at this time?
Awareness and really getting involved, but our ways for them to get involved is to have fun, participate in our fundraisers, starting with the Ungolf tournament, and then in October we'll have another big gala, Party Like a Kid. I mean, so how hard is that to come and have fun, liven it up, silent auction items, participating in Terry's bike ride. I mean, really just being conscientious and wanting to make a difference. I mean, really, $1 makes a difference. Yes. So it's that simple, one for one. So, yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the three of you for what you're doing for the community and for everyone at the Kiwanis Club. We appreciate it, and thanks for coming to talk to us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. For information on our programs, please visit our website, cox3.com. And to find out what we're doing in the community, please visit our website, cox-cares.org. Thank you so much for joining us.